Hello everyone, and welcome back to Return to Elaania. I am HistoryWes, and I am building a tree farm. Check this out. I was inspired by Cub Fan on Hermitcraft, who is building an awesome tree farm, and I decided to build one of my own. And this is the spruce section. Here we have torches under green carpet to keep mobs from spawning here. And we are surrounded by the spruce edging, spruce blocks here. Over here we have the oak section, and on this side we have the acacia trees. And I'm working on the fourth section right now, which is the dark oak. And let's see here. Now, this is probably the last episode of Return to Elaania for a while. And the reason is because the new seasons of the servers I play on are getting ready to start. As I record this, the Wells Night Patreon server, check this out. I'm right over the edge of this crevasse, or crevice as you prefer. So I rather than go all the way down with these logs, I built a floor down here. Anyway, the Wells Night Patreon server is 1 week away from starting, and the greenhouse SMP, which is the Patreon server of the wonderful Steeneros, is 2 weeks. And so I will be playing on those, and of course recording video from both of those. So you will see some cool new stuff being built, and some cool new probably ways of me being killed, because that always happens a lot at the beginning of a season. I think last season on the Wells Night Patreon server I died about 15 times in the first week. Anyway, so I will be recording video for those and posting it here on my website, and fear not, I will return to Elaania at some point, because this is my original world and it's all mine, and I can play in it as much as I want. But I have some big plans for both the multiplayer servers that I'm on. You want to know a secret? I'll tell you what I'm going to do. On the Wells Night server, don't tell anyone, okay? This is a secret. On the Wells Night server, I am going to build as my base a gigantic skyscraper. That's it. It's going to be one huge skyscraper all the way up into the sky, and it will be awesome. And all the stuff that I have in different buildings in most of my other worlds like these, they will all be in that skyscraper. Then on the greenhouse, again, keep it a secret, don't tell anyone, I am going Japanese. I'm going to build a medieval Japanese fortress surrounded by medieval Japanese houses and build a medieval Japanese waterfront. I'm super thrilled. I've been practicing building in that style, so I think it's going to be great. So let me pause here from doing this, and let's take I'm wearing my elytra. Got back, and all my gear here was safe in my ender chest here, and I've been flying around like nobody's business. I put unbreaking and mending on here. Had to go AFK fishing in order to get a mending book, and I need to do it again to recharge this. But anyway, let's go see the castle that is now complete, and let's see if I've mastered taking off yet. From the ground, and I have not mastered it, but I can at least do it occasionally. not good at. Okay, here we are flying over the castle. You can see the walls are done. Let's see, turn around. And all sides, the landscaping is complete. And let's stop up here. Here we go. This wall overhangs the river, and there is a hole over here. This was my son's idea, a hole with metal grating above it where the water flows out of the castle. It's like the toilet, he says. And you will notice that I have also done some texture variation, replacing the stone bricks with plain stone slabs here. And on the old original part of the castle, the keep as well, I didn't do much on the tower, but I did do some. You can see one brick there. But anyway, I wanted to keep it fairly new looking, but it does have some worn places and more on the floors. The floors are more worn, as I think they really would look. And I'm really pretty happy with it. Alright, now, can I take off from here? Yeah, like an Elytra Pro. So, yeah, I'm really pretty pleased with this. My next project officially is going to be the rebuilding of this, the HistoryWes, which will be mostly just replacing the outside. It's going to get a new facade. But, as I said, I was inspired by Kev Fan on Hermitcraft, building his really amazing tree farm, which I'm kind of copying. Mine is not nearly as awesome as his. We will fly around Snowtop Keep. Oh, fly. Here we are, glide. There we go. I think that looks pretty good. And I had a lot of spruce wood and oak wood, so I was able to build the surrounding edges of this right away. But I had to actually grow my trees, my acacia trees, to get enough acacia to finish the edging. And just like the others, you can see it's got the stripped logs as its base around the side here. And there we go. And it's laid out the exact same way as the oak and the spruce, but because of the way the acacia trees grow, some of these little ones and seedlings are not growing because they don't have enough room, but that's okay. I kept the same spacing that I did for the others. However, I have to do something different with this because, as you probably know, dark oak trees grow differently. They have to be in groups of 4, as do jungle trees. So I'll figure out what I'm going to do with that. Oh man, I love those noises. That means there is a dark cave somewhere near me, and I'm pretty sure it's like right under that corner as part of that crevasse. And at some point I need to go down there and light it up, especially if I plan to build a mob farm over here, a mob dropper, which well, actually I don't think I'm going to do. I think when I get ready to build a mob dropper, I'm going to build it over that direction at the town of Hamburg. But I will probably go down anyway and light up the ones around here. Not that I don't occasionally love to be frightened by a scary sound popping up. Anyway, I'm going to finish filling this in with dirt, and then I'll lay out the trees, and then we will come back. And here I am on the top of a canopy, in a canopy forest, because I found out I had no dark oak saplings. So I have traveled about 4,000 blocks or so to get here and get some. And since I'm not really interested in the wood that much, I'm mostly staying up here in the top of the tree, chopping leaves. And it is slow work, but it works. There's one right there. I've got 18. And I am going to continue on until I have about a stack of them, I think, or at least a half a stack. Now I'm all the way here. I might as well stay for the stack. So another one. Get an occasional apple. Just so you know, kids, in real life, apples do not grow on oak trees or dark oak trees. They grow on apple trees. But I'm not throwing these apples away. I will keep them. I will eventually eat them. I will make golden apples out of them, probably. Alright. So, got about 40 more saplings together, and then I will be back home. Okay, we're back, and as you can see, the acacia trees have all grown up, and we've got our dark oak here, and our birch right over here, both of which have grown up. And I'm working on the very last section, which is jungle, right up that way. And first, I need to finish. Ooh, I hear an Enderman. I wonder where you are. I need to finish up this little side wall of the dark oak here. Huh. Makes me curious about the Enderman. I don't hear him anymore. Wow, the jungle trees are all up too. Okay. Still here. There are some caverns around here underneath. How about right down here? There shouldn't be anybody in here. I left a little room down here. I don't know what for, but I would say the Enderman's been over here. Because, or, what the heck is this? This whole thing was not here before, was it? The crevice is over there. I'm pretty sure there wasn't water flowing out here. This looks too big to be a creeper hole, too regular to be a creeper hole, and too big to be an Enderman problem. Let's see. There could be. There's a hole right there. So I've got to do some caving. Oh. I'm gonna do a section of oak down here too. I didn't notice that. Okay, well I've got quite a bit left to do. But right now I've got some jungle fences here. Not a lot. enough to get started. Now I don't have any more jungle wood, so I can't start doing the sides of this until I chop down some of these new trees. And I'm a little worried about it because the drop rate for saplings is a lot lower on jungle trees than it is for others, which seems intuitively wrong to me, because it seems like jungles being quickly growing and expanding, that they would drop saplings faster, but I guess this has more to do with game balance than it does with verisimilitude, which is a fancy way of saying reality. Okay, so put a gate here. Got our pathway out here, and yeah, let's go ahead and chop down one of these trees. We'll do this one. Also, a great way to pick up some vines, free vines, when you plant jungle trees. That's awesome. Don't fall off. Oh, did I pick the shortest tree of the bunch? Looks like it. Okay, so let's try and whack some of these. Let's whack them with a piece of wood. Some of these leaves around here. Do these jungle leaves look different because they're growing in basically a taiga now? They certainly don't look as green as before, and I didn't notice them ever being two-tone before. See what I mean? No saplings yet. I wonder if I use my pick with fortune, will that make a difference? I don't think fortune helps you on wood, but I feel like trying it anyway. Especially since I just charged up my, repaired my pick here by going AFK fishing. I have to do that with the other things too. Ooh, there's a sapling. How about that? Is that another one? 3 already. Sweet. Maybe it does work. Or maybe I'm just, thinking that because I want it to work so bad, and I've convinced myself now of it. One more. Daddy needs a sapling. There's one more. 2 more. 3 more. All right. Let's do some chopping before it gets dark. Those vines are noisy. Okay, let's replant those saplings, and And which way is out? This way. Nope, this way. At least it is nice and bright here among the trees with all of these torches under the carpet. You're under here, you don't even notice that there's dark out, which is nice. There's a zombie right there. If I can sleep, I can still sleep. Let's go down here. So I see saplings in the chest. Grab some oak logs. Put the dark oak logs away. Here's the remains of that zombie. I have to say I'm super happy with this tree farm overall. I think it looks pretty good and works pretty good. I mean, you could grow, like you could have a an automatic redstone. Yeah, look at that. I didn't realize it was so hollow under there. You could have a redstone micro tree garden, but I think this looks nicer. Okay, that side's done. That side's good. Now we've got our jungle. So we'll start over here with our jungle wood. When I first saw these, everybody started using these strip logs. I wasn't totally sold on them. I thought they don't look all that different from just plain planks, but I've come to appreciate them more, I think. Okay, that's all the wood from that tree. Yeah, there's a similarity there, but it's a little different. More of a green cast. In any case, I think it's always good to have more and varied textures in the game, more and varied colors and patterns. So anytime they add anything new, it's a new block, it's going to be good. All right. So I've got to get more wood to finish that around the edge, but I'm not going to worry about that right this second. Because it's getting, well, you know what? I think I'll go ahead and chop a couple more trees and see if I can't finish that up before we go on to our next project. So I'll do that, and then I'll be back. Okay, it looks like we are done. Got the jungle wood all around the edges. I should probably put one there. I think I've got one more piece. Yep. Stick that in a hole. All right, and that is all 5 parts of the, or 6 parts of the tree farm. Let's see, dark oak, jungle, oak, spruce, acacia, and birch. There we go. Yeah, I'm real happy with those. So let's come down here. All right. Put some stuff away. I've got everything pretty organized. I'm pretty happy with it. Although eventually I am going to build a real redstone storage system with automatic sorting and all that good stuff. I think it'll be a while before we get to that. Let's see. Oh, we had more green in here. All right. That's cool. Now, let's see. Let's go ahead and take a pink box here. And we are going to load it full of obsidian. Where did I get all this obsidian, you ask? Well, when I was in the end, I hollowed out the good portion of one of the pillars there that are situated on the main island. I didn't hollow it out, I just built a stairway up from the bottom to the top inside. I was thinking if I ever respawned the dragon, I don't know if the pillars get respawned or if they just get new crystals on top. So if they didn't respond, I would be able to climb up that ladder and shoot the other crystals. But I don't know if that's the case or not. I have to tell you, my favorite thing about these farms is, oh, I need a piece of acacia down here, is how bright they are at night. The sun goes down and it's dark everywhere, but under here it's like brighter than daytime because of all the torches under there. And I'm going to show you here in a second. The old homestead here looks pretty good. Yeah, look at this. Look how bright it is in here. Don't have to worry about any mobs spawning here. Let's see. What is light 12? Yeah. Nice. Dark out here. I could use a couple of torches right in this area. But very light in here. The same is true under all of these forests. Across here. Alright, let me sleep real quick. Then we're going to fly over and I'll show you what's next on the program. I said this would probably be my last Return to Elaania episode for a while, but I think I might get one more done before servers start, so maybe there'll be one more before the Wells Night Patreon returns. In any case, you can expect more videos from me of one kind or another. I suck at flying. Alright. Alright, Wes. Deep breath. Ready. It wasn't pretty, but I'm off the ground. And we'll just take a quick fly over our castle here. I made a new batch of rockets, and they are just single power rockets. The ones I had before were triple power, and they were pretty much wasted because I waste several of them just taking off. Alright, this is our next project. The HistoryWes. It needs to be remade, given a good look, and guess what material we're using to make it. Yepper. This stuff right here. Alright, so that will be next time on Return to Elaania. Thanks for joining me as we worked on our tree farms, or lumber farms I was going to say, but hey, either one works. If you enjoyed this episode, please give it a like. Think about subscribing. I really appreciate taking the time to watch my videos and to comment on them. And as always, you know what to do. Keep on Minecrafting.